two tools that you're going to possibly need. Is a 10 millimeter nut driver, and then I've got a pry bar here to pry off the rubber grommet. A flat blade screwdriver will probably work, but this is the tools that I ideally use. Okay, well, first things first is we open the door, and we're going to zoom in on this. Okay, this little black grommet here has got to come out. So we're going to pry that out first. Take our, and this comes out real easy. And just set it aside because we've got to put it back in. Oops. I'll set this up on the hood for now. There's our 10 millimeter nut. It's also slotted, but I've been told that it is very difficult to take out without messing this up, messing the thread. Okay, here's a closer view of the there's the screw that I'm trying to take back out. Okay, here's a little update. The lock assembly wouldn't come out. This screw was partially still inside the socket, so I had to take a pair of needle nose pliers and pull back on that screw to allow me to pull this lock assembly out. And you can see where this is where it was threaded into it, and so you can set that aside because we don't have to use it anymore. Now the handle should come out. Pull away from the back towards the door, in and out, and then the handle itself should slide right out. And here's the plug. Okay, we're going to remove this clip. And we'll take a little screwdriver and pry this housing back a little bit so that it will let us pull this clip out. And it came right out of there. Don't let that fall back inside there. You may have to take a pair of needle nose to get it back in. Okay, well, we got the handle out. Now what's the fun part is we've got to remove this housing that we did last night in the other video and get this colored one, this painted one, so that we can put it on with the new switch. So we'll pause here and pick up just in a minute. Okay, first off, double aught screw to back this You know, it appears that this one uses a hex blade. This one is not a standard Phillips. This is a Torx, a real small Torx. So I've got to find a Torx screwdriver that fits this. Okay, it broke loose finally and it's coming out of the housing. As you can see, it was not an easy chore to get this broken loose. Take it and then pull it all out. And there's the old switch, which is broken. And as I said in my first video, from AliExpress does have these switches, but I don't think it would be worth putting that back in. Okay, here's our cover in ruby wine, which is what matches the car. And we'll see if we can get this one to go back in here. This goes in first, and there's a little slot that it slides into, and it snapped right into place, no problem. Switch works fine. And take the grommet, push it back down. Put it back into place. And I'm going to put back the Phillips head screw, not the Torx. Just more convenient. And it matches what was taken out of this particular housing, so. And this is a tiny screw. Take my number double aught Phillips head. Okay, we've replaced the switch now, and we can go back to the car and install the new handle. And so we'll pause here for now. Okay, we're going to secure the lock back in place by taking our 10mm wrench and securing this back in place. And here we go. Back on with this tight. So I've got to loosen this again so that we can get this cover back on. Be sure to put the lock cover back on before you. And there it is. It snapped right into place. I didn't show it on the video, but now we're secure the lock back on. And replace the rubber grommet. Shut this hole back off. And that concludes it. and it works. If you have any questions, please email me at the email address at the bottom of the frame here, and I'll try to answer anything I can. Project was successful, and hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.